Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Monday SMZ3 weekly race. I'm Warren Traveler. I'll be commentating for you today. On track, and we have Madewalk Herd. So let's see, we got tonight. I think it's Iker versus SP Ridley. Our seed is Hachi Reba Gapura how we pronounce that. So this should be a good race tonight. Took 4 hours to run yesterday's hard seed, huh? Just gonna watch the fireworks. Okay, don't blame you. So, I guess the questions are tonight, what's going to be our crystal dungeons? Where's the Morph Ball and Moon Pearl going to be? Where's that first sword going to be? What's King Zora going to try to scam us with? So many questions, so many possibilities. Let's have to see what happens. And it looks like we are off. So, starting at the ship in Criteria's World. Oh, I have not seen that Samus suit since SGDQ 2012. Ooh, it's been a while. So we're making the usual run out either to the map, or what would be the map room here in Criteria to go to Link to the Past, or maybe down to where the Morph Ball would be. Looks like Iker and SP Riddler are both heading down toward that Morph Ball area. Just falling down the long shaft that looks like it's in pretty good shape considering what happened to it at the end of Metroid and /0 mission. But, you know, they've had some time to repair this place, so... Hey, we are in Brinstar. And we got the boots! Well, that makes Link to the Past a whole lot quicker for us. And get the box count started. No resets this time? Okay. I didn't see the race yesterday. It wasn't restreamed, so I'm not sure exactly what was going on. Or you could be talking about a completely different race, too. So, okay, we got some missiles up here where an energy tank would normally be. So that means it's probably back up to Link to the Past because we're pretty much morph balled and power bombed and out of the way of from pretty much everything else in Retro. So Retro Brinstar in it. So I don't know all the nicknames for these areas. I just know the game in general in terms of names. So if I say something that doesn't make any sense, I will try my best to explain it. So we're going to head back up the shaft now. This will be so much nicer when we have a Shine Spark later on. Assuming we need it and find it, which I'm sure we will. SP really is our first streamer here on in Link to the Past, and that looks like Celis from Final Fantasy VI. And I want to say that Iker is Sailor Moon, one of the characters of Sailor Moon. Don't really know my characters from that too well. And we got blue mail on the island. Power bombs at Sankheart, and that's Sailor Moon herself. Okay, thank you. I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. We got some bombs here at the bombs, and gonna see what our uncle has today. Now, Iker's checking out Bonk Rocks. We got power bombs from the uncle, so we can blow some stuff up in Super Metroid now. And it's the Morph Ball at Bonk Rocks. Excellent. So that opens up a room or two in Super Metroid. Probably not a lot since we don't have Morph Ball bombs yet, but since we do have that power bomb, that will help. Yeah, it does open up quite a bit, having those packs there, but the Morph Ball itself only gets you so far, so... We got the mirror in the house. Now we can reflect our way between the light and dark world. We got an energy tank at the, where the mushroom would be in vanilla. SP Ridley's checking out the South Shore area. Heading into the dam. Meanwhile, Iker's heading into, Kakariko. Ooh, I think we got a sword there. Yes, we did get a fighter sword there. Okay, so, let's see what's in Blind's hut today. There's 5 checks here. 4 in this room, 1 in the back. There's the Cane of Berna. There's a missile pack. There's some arrows. We got another missile pack. We got a missile pack at the, from draining the dam. And we got more power bombs. Orange doors start trembling in fear. Okay, SP Ridley's heading into Mini Moldorm Cave, which is nice to have a sword after this, better than probably that easy trying to bomb your way through it. Hookshot's great for it too, but we don't have that yet. Okay, we're in the well with Iker. Super missiles. You always want to see those. We got a, yeah, we got an E-tank. We got missiles there. I got another energy tank. We got the Moon Pearl. We have another sword in the well, I believe, and the lantern, and another energy. And we're finding a lot here pretty quickly. Yep, loaded spear 0. Chicken Hut is a energy tank. And Ice Rod Cave. That's everything needed for Aga. We either need Master Sword or the Cloak. Or should I say Cape? And we got the Speed Booster there at Ice Rod Cave. But we definitely, we do have, well, we don't have mount access without a glove, though. We either need a flute or glove for mountain access, so... Yeah, it is. So it is 2 swords plus lamp, but I guess each runner only has 1 sword right now. So that's, yeah. So we know we have Aga access, but our runners don't. You're just right. Mountain through Super Metroid. I completely forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. My brain thinks on these two and keeps forgetting about the connectors between these two. We got a heart container here in the dungeon. Escape. And we got a glove at the race game. I want to say this is normal mode. I believe the hard was yesterday. So Iker's finding their mirror, and someone called chat. Excuse me. We got a big 20 here at the guard, where a once a boomerang would normally be. Already close to go mode. We're getting there, but we still have a ways to go. So Ridley's taken down the ball and chain guard. Yeah, this is a crazy seed. It's a lot of stuff pretty quickly here too. That's just a map and Zelda Cell. Hey, Iker's got the Master Sword. This is one I think I maybe should play too, and I generally don't play these. I might just have to grab the seed later on if I can, and if I can get a hold of it and do it for fun. Hey, Ridley's heading back to Super Metroid. Yes, use this items that they've gotten here for the to take down the space pirates and such. Well, remember too, the seed might be good right now, but it could go south. But remember too, it could just drain after a while though and dry up, and all of a sudden we could be looking for just one thing for hours on end. Like we could have like the hammer like just sitting way in behind Ridley or something like that. Though of course you could always do a power run. So Iker's heading up to Ice Rod Cave where they will get their speed booster. And it looks like Ridley's heading up to, is it Gauntlet? I believe it's called. Well, maybe not. Just blown the wall and then head back in. Oh, no, never mind. I totally looked at the screen wrong. Nope, definitely went in the Gauntlet door. Gauntlet door, not Gauntlet. Gauntlet's something completely different. So we got some water walking going on here from Iker, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that runner's name. And with that Moon Pearl, we can see what's here at the Waterfall Ferry. Reserve tank, super missiles. We got super missiles at the Gauntlet, at the back of Gauntlet here. Head on through this pipe and head over to the two checks above the room that kind of helps connect you to Praeteria, Torian, and Brinstar. Ike here? Okay. Thank you. So while Ridley's making their way down here, oh, we got another sword missile and bombs on Hobo for Ike here. So both runners now have the Master Sword, so Aga is just standing up there ready. I believe they got their lamp. I believe both of them have their lamp too. Our trackers don't show that, since it's combines stuff from Super Metroid plus Link to the Past. You can't fit everything on there. Idiot here forgot yesterday during Link to the Past. Okay, you don't think Ridley got the lamp? Okay, hasn't been. Oh, you're right. They haven't been to CAC yet. You're right. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I totally forgot that bug net's on the regular Link to the Past tracker. So like late into the race yesterday afternoon. Okay, green pendant in Thieves Town. I don't think that's good information. Okay, we got a bomb, capacity upgrade, missiles, and a bottle. So Sick Kid is now in logic. Bomb Chorizo just has 20 rupees. So thank you, chat, and Maid Walker for keeping me honest. Ike here is heading into the back of escape into the grave through the grave. Got a small key, we got a missiles, and we got more missiles. Our Super Metroid payload's looking pretty good in terms of weapons, in terms of usable weapons right now. Could use some beams. Beams would be nice. Ridley is heading over toward, maybe heading toward the wreck ship. Did we see the map? I don't think we have yet. If we did, I missed it. Oh, we got the flute. Right there. No one's got it yet, but we know where the flute is. It's on that pillar heading toward wreck ship. Yeah, the only thing we know for sure is that Thieves' Town is green pendant because Sahasrarla told Ikir that. Moat flute. Okay. I'll be honest, I am horrible at catching what's on the maps when people do them too, so I don't process that fast. I should probably take notes. You just got a art piece over here at the power bomb room. Actually, I think this is the power bomb room down here. Ikir's doing the gauntlet now. And that's bombs. Lower is alpha power bombs, upper is beta power bombs. Okay, thank you. So this red tower section, the red tower and adjoining area of Brinstar not paying out too well, so not really giving us too much here. That's a save room. That's good to have on occasion. Okay, Ikir has Tempered Sword. We are almost 16 minutes into the race, and one of our runners already has Tempered Sword. That makes Link to the Past a lot easier, and boss fights a lot quicker. We could definitely use more stuff here for Super Metroid, though, in terms of beams, because these power bombs are nice and such, but they're only going to get you so far in terms of how quick you can get through bosses and areas and stuff sometimes. Hey, we're heading to the last check, or whatever they call it for Ikir, or last missiles, and it's a bow. You want to see that. That gives us Eastern. That opens up Eastern for us completely. 230. So Aga is open, and Eastern for Ikir is open. Okay, Aga's not open for Ridley yet. This seat is busted. Ridley just got their flute, so we'll probably eventually see a trip to Kakariko and take care of the... Hera is open as well, you're right. We have mountain. As long as we can get to the mountain, we can get to Hera if we have a mirror, so depending on where we end up in the mountain, too. And just 50 rupees down at the down here, and oh, also King Zora, or Zorafish. I don't know if his name's actually King Zora or not. Scamfish is open for Ikir since Ikir has the glove, and that's all you need to get Zora in Logic is that glove. King Zora, okay. The game doesn't really think I don't take in logic how many rupees you have. It just says, hey, you have a glove, you can pick up this rock. Okay. Ridley's heading to the wrecked ship, so we're gonna see Phantoon here probably. And this will probably be an interesting fight since we just have missiles and our regular weapon, some power bombs, and there's the bug catching net. So for those of you that need fairies for your bottles, well, Ridley's ready. 2 E-tank ship, yeah. 2 E-tank ship. You can't save here, and and you don't want to use those super missiles on Phantoon unless it's a killing blow. I can tell you that from experience. Yeah, all but a standard new route open. Yep. Okay, IQ's got their flute. Okay, so Phantoon reacts normally pretty well here to regular missiles, so that's good. I say that because of my experience. I'm usually just use a charge beam and phaser and wave if I have it. Nothing too fancy. I play vanilla. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, really taken down by Phantoon. And Ridley last saved. Well, I guess did Ridley save at the red save in the area in the powerbomb section? Saved in red tower. Yes, they did. Okay, good. Smart move. Phantoon shows no mercy and hits like a truck. Especially with, you know, no suit and just 2 E-tanks. Iker's a bit better for this, yes, with their 5 E-tanks though. They're not completely full, and I think, do they have a reserve tank, or is that Ridley that? Maybe both of them? But no, I don't know if the reserve tank's full or not. Yeah, Iker does have a reserve tank, at least one. Yeah, between both E-tanks and missiles, this does look a lot better. So Ridley's retracing some of their steps, getting the flute, and is deciding that Phantoon's not worth it right now. And I don't blame them. It would behoove Ridley to get to Kakariko, activate that flute, and get what items they can out of there, which will definitely help their health, because we've seen a ton of health for Super Metroid over in Link to the Past. But instead, it looks like we're heading back to Old Mother Brain and Retro Brinstar. Oh, also, this room too. Yeah. That's probably a better routing option than what I was thinking. Shaft Supers, yeah. That's Phantoon down for Ikir. That's one of the Golden 4 down. And Shaft Supers is just a little bit of love, a heart piece. And Ridley says no. So what's hiding where Mother Brain used to be? Looks like we're not going to clear out Brinstar yet, because Ridley's heading back up the shaft. So Ridley's heading to 230. Akira is saving. So Ridley's got their bow. Spiky room of death time. If enemy doesn't get you, the spike smite, and then of course you got the oh, and that's a death for Ikira. Good thing they saved. Yeah. I mean, the game really, I guess what the game wants you to do is eventually get the gravity suit, come back here, and then get that item. That's, you know, several rooms away from here, and yeah. And but you know, we like to go fast, so we just go for it with whatever we got at the time. Though it helps a lot to turn. I believe it helps a lot to turn off the high jump boots when trying to get that. I want to say, is it a E-tank or a reserve tank up there? I don't remember which one it is. I think it's an E-tank. I think the reserve tank is in the lower section of the ship. Yeah, E-tank, yeah. Let's see. So where are we at here with Ridley? Ridley's on Brinstar. And going through the loop that takes us to the Etacoons eventually. Or maybe not. They're turning around. Missiles reset, yeah. So Ikira will probably be heading up to the top of Wreck Ship now and clearing through that, then going through Crateria, I'd guess, through that section of it. Meanwhile, we're going to see what's up at the early super missiles here. Ridley needs ammo, yes. Ridley definitely needs ammo. Well, that's not the ammo we need. That is a lot more better. And oh, we got the magic cape. Which puts Bumper Ledge in play, I believe. There's a Bumper Cave Ledge, but you know what I'm talking about. These hoppers are given oh, that is the charge beam. We got the charge beam for SP Ridley. That makes things a bit better here for Super Metroid. Still running pretty low here on missiles and supers, and though in power bombs you got 5 of them, which is okay, but yeah, ammo's not as great of a concern near the late game. Yeah, 300 rupees where that energy tank would be, along with that hole there. 10 arrows. Ridley says no. I'm not paying as well attention to Ikira as I should. Ikira, I should say. Sorry about that. I don't think we've really found too much yet here in the ship. And that's a heart container. Probably won't go up for that. Here's where Ridley is showing us how to wall jump, in case you don't know how. And that's an energy tank, which really could use some. Ridley is approaching Big Pink. Meanwhile, Ikira is about to go help the Chozo statue here do some bowling. We got some supers here at Big Pink. And we're heading into the room to the left. The giant hoppers. Yes, much needed supers. And just a little bit of love. Just a heart piece. So back in Big Pink, and there's a heart container. As Ikira knocks the robots into the pit so they can get a speed boost if needed. Though I don't think they will, since it's just a heart up there. But they do want those supers. So what's gonna be at Gravity? An energy tank. Meanwhile, Ridley is trying to open up the back door, open up the door that you're supposed to go through the other way by killing Spore Spawn, but Spore Spawn just waits for you for all eternity up there and then just dies with the planet. Because we didn't fight him. Really having to farm some supers because they have super missile block in there. And we're at, and Ikir is at the Red Tower section now of Brinstar. And it is in beta power bombs. Really continuing to farm. And not having much luck farming these supers. There we go. The screen has shaken, the block is gone. And what's Spore Spawn hiding for us today? Just a heart piece. Well, Link to the Past will be a bit healthier. Oh, I did not notice it earlier with Ridley, but there is a shovel there at Alpha Power Bombs. So, fetch quest. Or side quest, per se. I've seen seeds before where there's something extremely important at the dig spot, so you never know. Okay, Ridley is back in Big Pink. Probably, okay, heading over to this room here with I call this the Hopper family room. I know that's not the nickname for it, but I just always think of that as the Hopper family, because you got the big one, then you got a couple little ones. The game wants you to have grapple beam there for that block, but you don't need it. Wave gate, okay, wave gate. Good quick open on that too, and there's Bombos for Ridley. That might be if we have to go into Turtle Rock or Misery Mire. And we just need to fry some enemies at some point too. That works as well. So it looks like Ikira's heading over to toward Kraid, maybe Norfair. We'll see which they got their super missiles out, so they're going to Kraid. So meanwhile, down here in the waterway, which the game wants you to have gravity suit, but you don't need it. As long as you can just get enough of the speed boost to break through the wall, you should be able to get to the item, whatever it might be back there. What is it first? I don't know. We'll see. Got a heart container at the crate power bombs. I believe those are. What are those missiles? I know you need power bombs to get them, but commenting this, I realized I know less of this game than I thought. These games than I thought I did. Wow. I've been playing them for a long time, but that's a learning experience. So, heading up to crate here. See if Iker is gonna get the quick kill. You know, at charge beam, we got a heart piece. Oh, the lights are on bright, and it's time to go dancing. Space jump in Green Hill Zone. And Craig goes down for Iker. Iker says, "No, I don't want to dance." And Craig just had a heart piece. Link to the Past is starting to look kind of starting to look slowly healthy here. Meanwhile, Ridley is on Red Tower, and with that space jump, I think we're going to check X-Ray. Of course, we're going to turn off all the lights first because the bugs are in the way. Meanwhile, Iker is heading over toward the crate energy tank to see what's in that ceiling and hopefully not get eaten by the critters. Mushroom, another fetch quest. Maybe there's something at the witch. We'll have to see. Oh! And Ridley falls down but recovers. Iker's heading down to Norfair. See if they're if they'll go into some of the heated rooms or not. Doesn't look like there's anything Ridley wanted there at X-Ray. I didn't catch exactly what it was. Might have been some rupees. 100 rupees, okay, thank you. Book a Croc Escape. Okay, thank you. I did not catch that. So that's a desert access. And pedestal check. And that gets ether medallion, an ether tablet too, and yeah, ether tablet as well. And actually, if we go a really, really long way around, maybe Bombo's tablet. We got some missiles up here. Looks like Ridley's heading to Retro Brin. Should I clear that out now? Like here's taking a save. So we're heading over to where Ice Beam would be. We'll see what's up here. Really finding a heart container. Just some arrows at ice. Arrows, okay. Oh, I mean, Ice Beam, not ice arrows. Yeah, right game. Yeah, wrong game. Completely wrong game. Welcome to meme percent. I do a lot of Zooter tracking, and sometimes I forget what game games I'm watching. So sorry about that, yeah. Ice beam, not ice arrows. So we're heading up into, is this the fabled Billy Mays section, or am I getting it confused with someplace else? For, Ridley. There's Ether Medallion, I believe. Okay, this is Billy Mays, okay. So that's 2 of our 3 medallions, so, if we need to go into Turtle Rock or Myra, we have a better chance. And we're on Death Mountain now with Ike here. Heart container at Crumble Tower, thank you. So let's... we don't usually see these passageways too often, I don't think. Oh no, never mind, we do. Just going through them backwards. I was thinking of the exit way you take in Vanilla from Hera. Get to the Lost Woods. So our old man's gonna give us a heart container. Yeah, normally it would seem because of dark rooms too, yeah. I'm not brave enough to go into those dark rooms without a lamp. I play randomizers, I stick in logic as much as possible. Does it take me forever? Yes, but I want to know... I want to finish, and I like staying in logic. Okay, I didn't catch exactly what was there at the rock there, but we got half magic on top of Spectral Rock. I'm gonna use the mirror here and probably grab the half magic, which is good to have, and I guess we're probably gonna head up into Hera. Okay, so Hera is a... The music sounds like Crystal to me. It's 5-6. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I totally missed the map check earlier. Yeah. Well, you know, well, we know it's a crystal. We can tell by the music because they don't randomize the music in this randomizer for the, I think it's coffee break time. Yeah, I guess so. If you have the cape, you just hold on to the wall, but... Looks like we got an active tile room here. Or, like here's why don't you just kill the tiles? Kill the tiles, save the frames. Ridley's heading back to wrecked ship. Saving them get their revenge on Fantoon. They got their bug catching net again. And the big key here in Hera, in the basement, which pretty much had to be there at this point. Looks like they're doing the climb instead of Hera potting. Oh, you're right, it does need hookshot. Okay, yeah. My knowledge of a lot of the glitches and tricks is actually not good. I know the game's vanilla, I know the game's general, I know the logic for the most part. I don't know a lot of the tricks. So thank you for pointing that out. You get used to seeing people just do a lot of the same things over and over again, so you assume you can just normally do it, and it turns out you can't. So, yeah. And apparently, whatever's in that big chest, we're not gonna need. It's probably and Moldorm is down. Or like here, it's just our first crystal of the thing, and you got a compass. It's map/compass, yeah. So yeah, so the other items would have been the first two chests then. since here is a 2 treasure dungeon, I believe. Okay, so we're gonna save and quit. Okay, the Phantoon fight continues for Ridley, and Ridley's not looking too good with health, and oh, yeah, Ridley Phantoon strikes again. So, looks like we're gonna get the dig spot now. From like here. Just a big 20. Yeah, I don't think Ridley can, I agree with you there. Ridley needs to get back to Link to the Past. I mean, it's, maybe they prefer playing Super Metroid, but they need to get back to Link to the Past. But they really want to take Phantoon down, apparently, too. I mean, at some point you have to beat the creature, but... Sick Kid is going to give us... missiles. Because there's just a lot of progression over at Kakariko, if I remember correctly. There, you know, there's some supers. The glove's just sitting there at the race game. Speed Gaming Francais, thank you for the rating party of 45. This is our one of our 2 weekly SMZ3 races here. So Ikira's turning in the mushroom. Now Ridley's on attempt number 3 of Phantoon. Confirmed Hera is 5-6, thank you. And it's just a missile at the witch's hut. But we're going to take that bottle that we got earlier and get a blue potion in it. From the menu, okay, yeah. So when I track, if I think I'm missing something, I always look at menus as much as I always look at the pause menus as much as I can, and it tells me a lot, or if I just realize I think I'm missing something. And thanks again here to Mad Ewok. Madewalk Herd for tracking for us tonight. So keep me honest. So Ikira's heading into Eastern with the bow and lamp. This place is fully in logic, and it's a crystal, so we'll be clearing it. Okay, first chest is a compass. Phantoon's looking pretty orange now, so that's good. Got some missiles here for Ikira. Oh, yeah. We got the big key, so Phantoon is down for Ridley. Hopefully Ridley will grab some health here and save, so they don't have to go through this nightmare of a fight again. So having the big key here is nice, and we got the mitts. Okay, so our glove is at the dig game, our mitts are in Eastern. So there's our definitely our well, we already had Dark World access, but we definitely have Dark World access now. That Moon Pearl. So don't think we're gonna need to see Aga unless there's something at Lumberjack Cave. And if there is something at Lumberjack, and if someone checked Lumberjack, I missed it earlier. So I guess here still in Eastern, there's still the map, I want to say, and then one more item. Unless I've got my keys wrong. There's Quake. Okay, so we know we're all three. We did not get a lumberjack check. Okay, Hammer could be at Pyramid 2, so we could need Aga for that. Pending the other 5, 6, yes. I saw a link to the past. Did it help with a link to the past one yesterday where Hammer was at Catfish. Is that the first time I'd seen Hammer at Catfish? And yeah, Hammer's always usually not where you want it to be for some reason. It's that one item. Yeah, it's not Hammer. It's usually Bow. So Billy's gonna make their way up and up around through here the wrecked ship, and probably won't find too much. But they'll just have peace of mind knowing that they checked what they did. So really making that save, then probably heading up to the energy tank. If they're heading down the steps, going in that door. Meanwhile, we got the almost fight here for Ikea. Looks, oh, we have gotten a bit out of order here with it, but that's okay. It's an easy fight as long as you have enough arrows. 11 looks like should be enough. I mean, we could slash the thing to death, but that's okay. There's a map. We knew that would be that. There's our second crystal. So that's 2 crystals and 2 golden 4 down for Ikea. Meanwhile, Ridley's just sitting on a Fantoon dead. So where are we fluting to now? We're going to check out the Mire area. We can go into the back of desert. We can okay, so let's see. We got I think that looked like pendant ice. I didn't catch everything else. I was too busy trying to read a number, which I really didn't need to do. Okay, so here over here at Mire Shed. Ooh, that looked nice. So yeah, we can go into the back of well, can we get into Mire right now? If we don't have cane right. We don't have the red cane of Samari right now, and we're seeing what's on Desert Ledge. Taking advantage of that mirror. And our Desert Ledge is power bombs. Okay, so there's the back of desert, there's Checkerboard Cave, there might be Mire. Ether for Mire, okay. So Ridley, if they got their two glove, they could get into Mire, but Ike's gonna have to look for that for a bit there. That's assuming we have to go into Mire. Make the screen bigger. Okay, yeah. So we're in a pendant. Yeah, it's a crystal, so yeah. And this is Pendant Desert. There's the big key. There's a map. We're going out and we're going back in. And Ridley's getting the news here that there's really not a lot in Wreck's ship that we need. This was on the big chest. We're checking out Agina's cave. See what the secluded sage has for us today. Powder! Okay, there's another side-type quest to do. And we can get fairies from anti-fairies now. And with half magic, that's a good deal. Looks like we're at Checkerboard Cave now, coming up, right here. Ridley's going bowling. Just some arrows at Checkerboard. Flying away. Guess we're not gonna finish the desert. We don't have to, it's a pendant, unless Pedestal says otherwise. It's like either Skullwoods or Village of Outcasts. Village of Outcasts, because we're heading south, and we don't have Fire Rod yet, so we could only part Skullwoods. We know Thieves Town is green pendant, so there's an extra item sitting on that. But we might not need it. We got the Bloomerang. We got the treasure chest game. So now we're going to check the Fire Rod in Thieves Town. You always want to find that. It's good to find. Yeah, maybe call it the Blue Tiara. Yeah. There's our big key. Big key has to be in one of these 4 chests. The game doesn't expect you to find your way through a wall or anything, so. Ridley's rolling their way down Red Tower. I'll go into Crate now. The small key, that'll be good. Just a big 20. So, looks like Cure's going to continue here in, excuse me, Thieves Town. Ridley's heading over toward a Phaser. Ridley's left Thieves Town. It's a pendant, and, well, you can't get everything because you don't have a hammer yet. And we don't know what's in the big chest, so. So, looks like got the Smith chain here, or at least the Smith. Doesn't look like we're taking him on a world tour, though. Maybe the lunchbox will go on the world tour, or at least a partial world tour. Yeah, Ridley's definitely heading toward Craig, because there's nothing else over there, so. And it's another bottle for Ikea. We got the lunchbox. And Rango visit the magic bat. Good use of the mirror there. See what Ikea is going to be cursed with. Just a 5. Just some arrows. So Ridley is about to fight Kraid. He's fighting Kraid. So Kraid slowly makes his way up. Up, and Kraid's going dancing here too. Again, Kraid's getting a lot of exercise today. Reserve tank in the lunchbox. And Kraid is down for Ridley. Now it looks like we're heading up to Skull Woods for Ike here. That fire rod, Macula is in logic. And we can burn Gibdos, which is nice because they take a lot of hits with a sword, even if it's tempered, I want to say. Get rid of that Wallmaster, so he won't make you reset the room. We got a small key. That's useful. That gets us to the chest in the fire rod block section, if you don't use it beforehand. There's a second small key. That one's always there, I believe. And we're going to the back Skull Woods. Ridley is in Norfair, and let's find some bombs. I don't really think there's much over here either, if I remember correctly, though I could be wrong. High jump is just an energy tank. So with Fire and Temper, this Mafia fight should not be too bad. It's like Ike here's choosing to burn them off instead of slash it apart. Either way works. Oh, there we go with the sword head at the end. It's crystal number 3 for Ike here. We're at Bubble Mountain here with Ridley. Yeah, having space jump definitely makes us traverse the area a bit easier, probably. And that is Wave Beam for Ridley. Now, here's gonna check that one chest here in the back of Skull Woods. I didn't catch what was in there because I was too busy looking at that emote in the chat waving toward us. Big key, okay. Well, that opens the big chest. Another small key for like here. We got some farming going on by Ridley, just outside of Speed Booster. There's a compass for like here. Probably doesn't need that. Hook shot! Hook shot and skull will. That's always nice to find. We got some missiles there at Speed Booster. And our big chest is just a big 20. So we're going to see what's on Bumper Ledge, and, okay. Didn't catch that completely there. That was Gravity Suit. Okay, we want that. We makes Meridia easier. Like here's going to King's Tomb. And the tomb just had missiles. Graveyard Ledge is going to give us... well, we gotta see what's... gotta open the wall first. Power bombs. Ridley might want to try to get some more health here before dipping into those high temperature areas. Or not. Of course, this room's cool enough, so... the energy's getting kind of low. Wow, but there's that refill. And we've got a Crocomire fight coming up here for Ridley. Like here's doing out the dig game. And it's just a big 20. We know Ridley needs to get back to Link to the Past pretty soon here. Though even if they're making progress through Super Metroid, there's just too much waiting for them to Link to the Past. And Ike here could probably use a hammer. And a suit or two. There's the Lagarang, the red boomerang. And it's Hype Cave time. Okay, Chad, how hype was that? Three out of 10. so not very hype. Oh, I did not catch what that was there for Ridley. That was a sword? Okay, so, I think we know where all the swords in the game are now. So we got so we got tempered / bacon. So we'll probably see butter swords for both players at some point tonight, or today, or afternoon, whatever time it is you're in. That looked like morph ball bombs and hammer. Okay, Death Mountain definitely got some good stuff here, at least in that one room. Really got the Ice Rod? Okay. Ice Rod to grapple. Okay, good. So, that puts Trinex in logic. We just need the cane to get there. And whatever we need to open up Turtle Rock. Which we have all... We know where the 3 medallions are, we just don't know which one we need. So, Kier's heading up to Super Bunny Cave, I believe. And there's the Book of Medora for Ridley. So that gets Ridley into Desert from the front, though. That's not necessarily with the mirror, though, since actually that's their only way in Desert right now, since they don't have the gloves or mitts, but considering that it's pendant, probably don't need to get in there anyways. We haven't seen anything we really needed. That gives them access to what Pedestal and the Ether Medallion, and maybe Bonos Medallion as well. Looks like we're gonna see what we need for Turtle Rock. Well, Ridley's heading to Crumble Tower, by the looks of it. And it's Bombos for Turtle Rock. So the one medallion that Ikir has is the one that is not needed tonight. Hookshot Cave for Ikir. Got a blue rupee. Got 50 rupees. We've got plasma. That's plasma. And we got 300 rupees. So we can afford Kiki. We can definitely we have the money for Kiki. That's 110 rupees there. And we got Zora money or Zora money. We actually might have both, come to think about it. Close to it. So yeah, we got money for both. So chat, what item do you want to see next? What do you think we'll find next? Yeah. Ridley's doing as much of Super Metroid as they can. It's the way these seeds tend to go, I think. You just get in the groove of Super Metroid, and, well, now they're in Link to the Past. Salus is on Death Mountain, and has a lot to find. And they've dead-rocked themselves out of a room. So, meanwhile, we're in Palace of Darkness here for Ikira. Doesn't matter if it's a bow watch or not, because, well, they've got a bow. They've got a hammer. They've got a lantern. This place is in logic. And it's a crystal. Ridley walking around the mountain in the dark, just using the sword as a flashlight. Trying to bring the old man back into the light. Big key already in pod. Small P. Another small key. Pod's got a bunch of those. And another one. I mean, we do generally need them, so it was a good chunk of them. Okay, we got a better map check here, so yeah, so that was a 5 crystal there at Skull Woods. Green pendant, as we said, a red pendant at Ice, and yeah. And Ether Tablet's gonna give us just some errors. Ridley's heading into the Tower of Hera. They were gonna quickly get the news that they gotta do some basement stuff here. Compass for Ike here. Another small key. So here we are in the maze here for Ikira. There's space jump boot, or I mean high jump boots, not space jump boots. I mean high jump boots, yeah. Got Metroid Prime on the brain again, sorry about that. Oh, never mind. That's right. Ridley does not have a fire source. No fire rod or lantern yet, so they are fire locked out of Hera from completing it. Got a lumberjack check there from Ridley. Some more missiles for Ike here. Are we getting a ped check, perhaps, from Mpoot? Please elaborate. Oh, Metroid Prime Ocarina of Time. Oh, that'd be really interesting. Very interesting. I mean, there is the GameCube version of Ocarina of Time. And of course, you know, there's the GameCube version of Metroid Prime. But also, though, those, well, I was about to say those two games have a completely different skill set in some ways, but then Link to the Past to Metroid kind of sort of do too in some ways. We are getting a, pedestal check here. Gonna use our book to read the ancient writing and... Okay, some kind of flying bomb. Flying bomb? Frying bomb? Something with an F and ending with ING bomb. I didn't catch the rest of it. But it had a Y in there. Yeah. Zooter Seeds average probably about 3.5 missiles, okay. Yeah, I'm not used to seeing the Super Metroid things on there. Some kind of flying by me. I wasn't sure if it said frying or flying. Yeah, as someone that tracks Zooter, I can tell you those races can be, you know, quick to, you know, 4.5 hours sometimes. It's, the game can be very obtuse sometimes with its, item layout. Ridley's cleared out the well. MSR King is down for... And we got Screw Attack. No, excuse me, Varia Suit. Got the Varia Suit on, MSR King. I'm sorry I almost call that Screw Attack. I see the, like, the little circles there, and I might think of that. I'm like, no, Screw Attack's the S logo. This is the Samus logo. Type logo. The only way I could actually also seeing a, yeah, Ridley's doing CAC now, under an hour and 20 minutes in. Yeah. Some kind of ether medallion from the future. Yeah. The randomizer combo I've kind of wanted to see would, and I don't know how this would be possible, we might have to use like how it would work, but would be Metroid 2 and Adventures of Link. But I'm not sure if there's a GBA, if there's like a, how that would work considering that they're on two completely separate consoles, and maybe there's a port of Zelda 2, you know, on the Game Boy Advance, but there's still some very different technology, so I don't know how that would work. I find out exactly how far behind they are, yeah. I mean, anything can happen, it's a race, you know, Ike here could just completely ignore, you know, parts of Norfair and completely miss Ice Rod for, you know, 2 hours and just lose it that way, but who knows what's gonna happen. Doesn't look like there's anything that Ike here wants at the pyramid. Missiles, and there's a mail upgrade. Okay, so the other mail upgrade is on the island. Ridley grabbing some more supers from the library. It's hard to believe it's been an hour 20 and Ike here hasn't been to Uncle yet. But not as crazy as really not having been to Kakariko yet. Kakariko, I mean, Ridley's getting their gloves. So the mitts are still a bit away from him, but also we got Butter here for Ridley, so Ridley has found all 4 swords. So they're ready to split in 4 and take on that big guy thing, I forgot the name of. Was it Vasty? course, that's a different game and a different Hyrule, so... Where is it? Vidi? I don't think it was Vidi. wrong eyeball. It wasn't Vitreous. I'm trying to think of the one from Four Swords Adventures on the GameCube. That giant floating eyeball. I'm just trying to make bad jokes now, so... So after the dungeon and escape here is done with for Ikir, where should they go next? Let's see. So Swamp is out because they don't have the slippers, and they can't get into Turtle Rock yet, or Mire. Ice Palace is out. Well, Ice Palace is a pendant anyways, but they don't have flippers to get there either. Thieves Town's a pendant, and and really just has to keep doing a Link to the Past checks here. Thank you, Vadi. That was it. Thank you. Vadi, Vadi. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Thank you. Did not remember its name. We made a faux pas and said the wrong name there at some point. Okay, looks like we might have a Catfish and Zord check coming up for Ikir. It really just needs to keep catching up here on the Link to the Past items. Yeah, Minish Cap, Four Swords Advent. Yeah, I know it more from Four Swords Adventures than Minish Cap, but yeah, he's a Minish Cap too as well. Hey, Catfish is going to give us. What does the grumpy thing want to give us today for bothering it? Just some power bombs. We don't really need more of those, though. It's nice to have, especially with the more fall bombs. Are really not as needed now. It's heart piece at the Zora ledge. And today we are paying 500 rupees for the honor of receiving 300 rupees. So that is a 200 rupee loss. Maybe buy some potions that Ikir has finished their financial transactions for the game. Ikir going back to Super Metroid because, quite frankly, they're item locked out of pretty much anything else in Link to the Past right now in terms of dungeons. Hey, with this various suit, Norfair is, heated rooms are no longer a concern. So we'll see how, what Ikir does with that. For some reason, oh, it might have been to avoid the crabs, Ridley went into that room though that I didn't really need to go into. So I wanted to grab some money. And Ridley is getting cash. And Ikir's heading to lower Norfair. Or is it regular? Or is it Norfair? That's Lower Norfair. Got some bombs at Screw Attack. Golden Teresa room. Well, we got the Golden Teresa, of course. And Red Rupee. And Ike here says no to all that. We got some fake flippering going on by Ridley. Flipper's on the bad side, yeah. So you want that. I saw something blue, but I wasn't sure what it was. Thank you for pointing that out. So that means you gotta go. If we want the slippers, we gotta drain the lava. And it looks like Ike here is heading right back to oh no, not heading back to Lower Norfair. Or maybe they are, yeah, they are, and I just completely forgot how that water path works. Is this no mode? It might be. So, what are we still missing that we need to complete the game? I mean, there's a lot of stuff that would be nice to have, but let's see. Looking at the trackers here. Samaria, yeah, we don't know Samaria. Flippers, we've been told, are on the bad side of Gold Teresa, which would be, you know, the left side of the room. Cana Samaria, we know nothing. We have not seen it all, as far as I know. So if it's no mode, it's just for Cana Samaria, unless I am missing something. Because let's see, because we know where Hookshot is, we know where Hammer is, we know where the mitts are, we know where the 3 medallions are. If you actually ask me where they are, I probably can't tell you, but I know that we've seen them at one point or another. Just IBJ. Just infinite bomb jump. That might work. Yeah. Generally, vanilla-wise, you kind of supposed to have the space jump here. That waits fast before, yeah. Screw attack through the ceiling with space jump and vanilla. Right, yeah. And Ikir has neither of those. So with Lantern in hand, Ridley is heading back to Crystal Hera. Instead from the previous room, requires screw attacking is much easier. Yes. And I'm going to disappear here for a minute and get some more water, so hopefully nothing will happen. So hold tight. I've got water. Okay. So we're heading to the Mickey Mouse / Heart room, and it's just some bombs. I always thought that was more of a heart than Mickey Mouse, but apparently it's Mickey Mouse. Meanwhile, we're in Hera here with Ridley. Those promo blocks are jerks. If Showcase Showdown is the room where the golden chorizo is, then yes. Ooh, and this is not looking... Oh, okay. So, Ikir has made it back up onto the platforms from the rising lava, and golden troopers here, you know, well, these aren't the golden troopers, but yeah, this room is scary without space jump. And Lower Norfer is scary without space jump. Moldorm is down for Ridley. That will be Ridley's first crystal. Okay, it's a specific spot then, not room. Okay. Thank you for that. And we got grapple hook here. We got the grapple beam. Grapple hook. That's not the right game. A grapple beam. So it looks like Ridley's gonna head up for Eastern now with that bow and lamp, but it's everything. Flippers is locking Swamp and Pendant Ice. Is Swamp a crystal? I think it is. I could be wrong though. Yes, our tracker says it. We're in Eastern now for Ridley. The bow and the lamp, everything's on logic. Well, space jump hunt, yeah. I guess for Ikir it is, Ridley has it. Got a crystal flash from Ikir. See, Ikir's really looking for the, yeah, that was good there. Ikir is looking for their ice rod. Space jump would be good. Gravity suit. Where was space jump? Good question. I want to say it might have been in Norfair, which Ikir hasn't done. Ikir's done more of Lower Norfair, I think, than You know what? It might have been past Crocom. It might have been in one of the areas after Crocomire, maybe. I know that the ice rod's down there, I believe, but though it might have been around Wave Beam too. It's somewhere there in Norfair, I believe. Unless it was part of Brinstar that we haven't seen yet, too. That's possible. It's in Super Metroid somewhere. So now it's Ikir's turn to do some farming. We've seen a lot of farming today from our this race. It's just sometimes the game's like, here's a lot of ammo, and other times it's like, yeah, goodbye, you know, gotta take all your ammo. I think it was Brent, since really had to come down to X-ray. Okay. Well, the thing is, really went into a wreck ship 3 times. And the first time they did not have space jump, but that was a while ago. So, Ikir is facing Ridley. I'm actually facing 2 Ridleys right now, but the one that matters is the one on Ikir's screen. Okay, yeah, so that would have been the successful trip to the wreck ship for Ridley, who's fighting Armorous Knights now. So that's a second crystal for Ridley. Meanwhile, the other Ridley is getting super missiled by Ikir. He's only got 5 super missiles left. Now auto missiles, not super missiles, so that's regular ones. Lacking charge beam, can't use that. So essentially what's happened as a recap for people that came in late, Ike here has done a lot more of Link to the Past than Ridley has. Ridley spent a lot of time in Super Metroid, and came out with a few things, but the bulk of what they really need is a Link to the Past, and they're catching up. That's Ridley down for Ike here. The vile, evil worm has fallen. Meanwhile, so let's see. What is so we know Gravity Suit is at the Bumper Cave, but Ridley's looking for Variant and Gravity. High jump boots would be nice. They need their Fire Rod as well. There's their Quake Medallion, which we don't need per se. They need their Hook Shot as well. And as again for Ike here, it's Ice and they both need Cane of Samaria. Because we need it for Turtle Rock, I believe. They're really heading into the Mire Shed. There's their X-ray and a missile. It looks like they're going to checkerboard. I don't think they're going to find anything there they need. Nope. Ike here's climbing their way back up through Lower Norfair to Norfair. And Ridley's going into Lower Norfair with no suits whatsoever. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, we got a hell run of sorts. And Ike here's health is not looking good. And these key hunters do a lot of damage. No space jump, no charge beam. This place is scary. Yeah, Ike here does have reserve tanks, and he can Crystal Flash too. That's right, yeah. I'm not counting him out or anything or saying he's gonna die. You know, I'm just his energy's a bit lower than he probably wants it to be. But you know what? He's better at this game than I am, so I know nothing. So. Just a heart piece there. And Ike's back in Norfair. So we'll probably see a Bubble Mountain and Wave Beam, those areas here come from him. Or they. I don't know the pronouns there. I really should have grabbed those earlier. Meanwhile, Ridley is lowering the lava levels so they can get their flippers. So we can jump in Morph Ball form now. Yay. It's useful sometimes. Really does not have gravity. That is a so that sprite I believe is actually from a Super Metroid ROM hack that came out a long time ago, and I believe that was used at SGDQ 2012 when a Desurect ran the game. I'm pretty sure that's the same sprite. I could be wrong though, but no, Ridley does not have gravity. Ridley has not been near gravity as far as I can tell. Well, I think the way that works, and if that's the same sprite set, I think it is. The default is no suit is your power suit, whatever you want to call it, is purplish. Your Varia is red, and then your gravity is blue, which I know is not how it is in vanilla per se, but I think that's how it works, and we'll see this as they get their suits. Now they're actually kind of heading out toward Bumper now, which will be good. And really, the only thing we don't really know about is still is Kana Samaria. That's definitely gravity up there. And they have the cape, so they're going for it. And gravity suit for Ridley. So we got one runner with Varia, we got one runner with gravity. So eventually, in theory, these two are gonna just get what the others don't have and kind of meet somewhere in the middle, I guess, but it's still anyone's race. Though there is definitely a bit of a crystal lead here for Ike here. So where do we think our missing Kana Samaria could be? Guesses? Swamp, okay. Could be in Swamp. Nice big chest. Spike Cave could be front of mine, yeah, not Meyer, blah. Can't read. Can't talk. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be, I'm gonna say it's in the big chest at Meyer. I think it's in its vanilla spot, because we haven't really had any troll vanilla. I don't think we've really had anything in terms of troll vanilla locations yet today. That's the blue boomerang for Ridley. So what Iker really needs to, no, excuse me, not Iker, Ridley. Okay, so Ridley's has their mitts, so that's good. I didn't catch them getting the mitts earlier. They need to get back up to Death Mountain because that's where they're going to find their Various suit at. No, not their Various suit, but that's where they're going to find their hammer at. I don't know if they, yeah, they can get what they can get to those places in there now, I believe. Iker will have the ice rod very shortly. While we're paying Stumpy a visit. Stumpy's got the red boomerang. And you're making a save, just in case there's nothing here so they don't have to backtrack, because it's a bit of a long way up. Butter sword, gold sword for Iker. We'll see if he keeps that or not, depending on what else he finds. But since the ice rod's here, we'll probably keep it. You know, we got a Bombus tablet check. It's a big 20. So the only spot here left for Iker is the grapple beam room. And that's Ice Rod. Hype cave check coming up from Ridley. Got a 3 out of 10 last time. Let's see if it gets a 3 out of 10 again. A 3 out of 10 given by someone in chat, not by me. Let's see. So the small heart piece, rupee, rupees, bombs, missiles, reserve tank. The intended strats is that I believe that's some really stupid grapple or something like that, which is a pain to do, to be honest. It's yeah. For a game that generally is pretty good with ways for you to get items and stuff, it's just that the enemies there are just in a really bad spot for it for some reason. I don't know exactly what happened there, but yeah. Book of Medora now for Iker, and we know the book hasn't really led to anything yet, I believe, but yeah, if the game showed you how to do an IBJ, that means that you should be able to. That means it's completely intended all the time, right? You just watch the demos. Yeah, I believe we have too, because Ped is dead unless you really want some more missiles. Almost didn't give us anything, and I don't remember what Ether gave us, but I don't think it was anything either. So. Where are you going, Ikir? You've done Bond Crocs already. Are you checking Lumberjack? I think you're checking Lumberjack. I actually might be checking Pedestal, too. That'd be a really weird way to go around it. So yeah, checking Lumberjack here, Ikir is. It's a bunch of rupees, and said before, Ikir has done their necessary financial transaction checks, so probably won't be winning those rupees. Back to Super Metroid for Ikir. Not sure where they'd go next here. Yeah. Where are you runners going? I'm thinking Ridley's going to Skullwoods. Is either going to Skullwoods or Thieves Town? But yeah, maybe that's what Ikir is doing. Yeah, Ikir hasn't done this part of Brinstar yet, so because they've got a whole bunch of stuff to clear out here. And Ridley is not going to Skullwoods or Thieves Town. It's more power bomb strike here. There's the cape. Okay. So now, Ikir saw Bumper Ledge earlier, I believe, so he should know that Gravity Suit is there if he wants it. There's a Charge Beam for Ikir. So, I can fry some shrimp if he needs to, or partially fry some shrimp. Actually, if he has plasma, he can fry it, I think. My beam combo knowledge is sketchy. Yeah, there's a bunch of Brinstar checks here for, you know what? Space Jump might have been at a Green Hill Zone, come to think about it. Yeah. Green Hill Pipe, Green Hill Zone, yeah. I think, those flippers... Where are we going here, Ridley? Just shortcutting, I guess. And heading back to a Super Metroid. In Meridia. Yeah, Gravity Suit gives you a blue clothing and Morph Ball Sprite. Yeah. So we haven't seen Meridia yet, so this is some new stuff for us here to see. Got a rupee there on the block and the blocks. And just a heart there before Dragon. So let's see how Ridley does this fight. Then a speed boost the shrimp. Maybe grapple. No, they don't have grapple beam, so never mind. That won't happen. Got some super missiles ready. Nice platform finishing there. Where's Very? That really doesn't have it yet. I want to say it's... Oh. I almost want to say Death Mountain, but I don't think it's there. I know Hammer's at Death Mountain along with Morph Ball Bombs. Varia is in Link to the Past, though, I believe. And just some super missiles behind. Barry was on a boss. Okay, so that would either be then Mothula or Helisar, because those are the only two bosses that haven't been dead. Yeah, Helmisar, probably Helmisar. And since really doesn't have a hammer, can't get there. You're welcome. There's Bombos for Ike here, which lets you win him into a Turtle Rock. If he's really doesn't need to. Yeah. Well, he's not Ridley, he's SP Ridley, so... Who knows, maybe Ridley just has so much energy that, you know, he just outrun himself in Lower Norfair for, you know, eating it for a very long time. So, Retro Brinstar for Ike here. Okay, we got the plasma check here, and it's just power bombs. So Ridley's noping out of that. Meanwhile, Ike's heading over to Billy Mays. Yeah. I mean, I'm not much of a... How runs to me are very impressive to see. I wouldn't want to do that myself. Yes, you want that ether. That lets you into Misery Mire. Because we all want to go to Misery Mire, right? Exactly. And I believe, yeah. I don't know, I've never had much of a problem with Misery Mire myself, but I don't know, it is what it is, so. Remember too, I believe that Ridley did do a bit of lower Norfair, so they won't have to do everything, but probably a decent chunk of it. Because they did get the flipper, so they had to do some of it. But it was a small part. What was under Mother Brain? Just a heart piece. I know we saw that earlier, but my feet had frozen up at the time, so I didn't catch what was down there. And we're going to Shaft Supers, which we know isn't really anything, I don't think. But right, sorry about that. I lost my connection there for a moment. Hope I didn't miss anything. Doesn't look like I did. Yeah, so I said Ikir saw the flippers, he did not get them yet. But he is back in Lower Norfair now, so looks like he's on his way to doing so. Now really continues to explore Meridia. Again, it's good that they're getting a lot of Super Metroid checks out of the way, but there are things in Link to the Past that they are still sorely missing that they need to complete the seed. Ikir is draining the lava, so probably going to get those flippers. Unless he just wants to stop and rest for a couple seconds and think. Oh, he's heading down. There's the flippers for Ikir. Ikir can now do Swamp. And if he really wants to, Ice. And I just want to say too, we know, even though we know that Ridley needs to get back to Link to the Past to get the hammer, the fire rod, etc. You know, we are capable of, you know, making these same type of decisions as Rando. You don't have that information, so even though we know it's hard to watch sometimes, but at the same time, hey, they're doing their best, so. And they're both doing better than I'd be doing, so. So let's go. We're going to swamp now with Ike here. So, see, maybe we can find that pesky Canis Samaria here. Oh, maybe not yet. Maybe not swamp just yet. We're checking a Bottomless Chapel, which we know won't be anything, but it's still good to get it out of the way. Swamp's not that far either, so... Ikir didn't check Green Hill and get that space jump, did he? Oh, never mind, he did. I must have missed it. Never mind, it's on his tracker. Never mind. Okay, so Ridley is back in Super, gosh, back in Link to the Past. And looks like we're gonna get some mail here for Ridley. So Iker has a choice here. He can go mode, essentially go mode Swamp House, or try to grab everything in it he can find and hope for the Cane of Samaria. Ridley's heading over to the pyramid. See what we know they're not gonna find anything there they really need, but just because they haven't done the other crystal yet, so they can't check the ferry. That other crystal, I believe, is at Skull Woods. Ridley's heading to a pod, which is not going to be very helpful because they will not find their hammer there. The hammer is sitting up in a Death Mountain, in a chest next to a chest containing the Morphball bombs. But they don't know that. Ikir is heading to Argus. The Butter Sword makes mincemeat out of those puffs. Dark Maze. Yes, there was something in Dark Maze. I think so, but I'm trying to remember, not get confused with the race I tracked yesterday. Well, there's another crystal for Argus, so he just needs 2 more crystals and Dragon, and he's set. So, well, let's go think here. So Varia should be on Helmasaur King. Yeah, it might be high jump boots there. Or yeah, because I think that's when because I actually call them space jump boots there. Yeah, it's high jump boots. Yeah, I believe it's high jump boots there. Because Hookshot wasn't there. And yeah, that's yeah, it's definitely high jump. So we see that even though that Ikira has gone back into Water Town. Sorry, Swamp Palace. Water Temple. Wrong game, Steve. Right element, wrong game. So, yeah, so Dark Maze, there's the map. And since it came in from the back, this other chest should be high jump. Yep, there's high jump boots for Ridley. Meanwhile, Ikira's heading to the left side of Swamp. There'll be 2 more checks. 3 if you include the 3 include the big key chest. Unless I missed opening that, which is possible. It's a reserve tank. And on the other side here we have a blue rupee. Still no cane. I'm going to assume it's probably the big key in the big chest. I'd have to go back and check the things there, but if they're not going back with the big key, with the big chest, it's probably safe to assume the big keys in there. Either that or maybe a map or compass if they don't have one of them. Okay. Cane and Turtle Rock. See, the game actually wants you to hover through that first room, and then when you get to the room with the spike logs, there you'll find the cane. So you have to hover, fire ride your way through that other room, and no. It could be in Mire. There's probably some obscure place we've forgotten about where it could be too. Did we see all the items in Desert? Maybe it's on Landmalus. Maybe it's somewhere in Thieves Town. Maybe it's the Hostrellas using it to keep himself propped up. It could be anywhere still. We know where it's not. We know it's not on Vitreous. We know that for sure. We know it's not in Ganon's castle. Should I say Ganon's tower. But it's still pretty open house where it could be. Alright, so Ikir is getting his gravity suit. It was no one has checked Spike Cave yet. Pyramid Fairy does not have anything useful, as far as I remember. So Ikir has his full complement of Super Metroid suits. Where are we going now? Done Hype Cave. This is not that we'd be going if we were doing ice. Oh, Ridley just got wall mastered. Okay, Ikir's grabbing the mail on the island, so Ikir has all the armor and the suits in the game. Games, I should say. I think we've seen virtually all of Meridia, or pretty much most of it. I don't think we saw Shack Tool. And yeah, we're seeing some now, so I mean, we saw Dragon, we've seen bits and pieces of it. Then we saw one of the sandy areas, we saw Plasma. Yeah, it's time to microwave some shrimp, so set that power control to high and let her rip. And Ridley is doing what they need to do, and they're about to get their hammer and Morphball bombs. One of which they don't need, one of the other ones things they do. There's a hammer, there's a Morphball bombs. Alright, good for Ridley. Looks like we are super missiling Dragon and get here too, as Ike here. And it looks like we're gonna fry him. Short explanation of microwave. Yellow Devil posture from Mega Man. Rapidly press select while the weapon is in the enemy's hitbox, and they will continually take damage. Works wonders also on Fireman and the Wily Machine. So we're in Super Bunny Cave here with for Ridley, and just a bottle and Big 20. Yes, thank you for that explanation. I'm not really too sure how it works, and I've seen it before, but I don't really know how well it works exactly. So, a hookshot cave. I don't think we found anything here earlier when Ikir was here. Plenty of money and such, but oh, plasma. Plasma's good to have. Yeah, plasma was there. Alright. Yeah, Rando doesn't care. Or Cater, whatever it is. It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of a thing with Metroid games, where it's like, if you find a way into a boss with something you're not supposed to have there, things just happen. Like, in Metroid Prime, it's possible to just, like, decimate Thardus with Plasma, which you're totally not supposed to have there, and you can Wave Buster Flagra of all things, which you're not supposed to have there either. It's just the same thing with Metroid games. You know, you walk into a room with a weapon you're not supposed to have, and the boss just has no chance. And for games that, you know, are made for you to be very creative with, it's just really interesting. We're getting a Spike Cave check now. Is Arcane Samaria here? Something's red here, it's not the cane. It's another big 20. Hyper Beam. Tickle Shack Tool. He's in. Is it possible to get the Hyper Beam without, well, what is it? Is Hyper Beam the one you get from, is what you get when, the baby Metroid dies? Sorry, spoilers. During the Mother Brain fight? Because I'm not sure if there's a way to get that without going through the, whole scenario, and I don't really think you have time to run to a Merit. Yeah. Okay. Because in my mind, you don't have time to run all the way over to Shack Tool while, the planet's exploding. Oh, okay, you can keep it until you transition to Link to the... Okay, that makes sense, okay. Okay, thank you for that, yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry, Authority, yeah, yeah, sorry, I spoiled something there, sorry. But you know what, when you play again, the baby Metroid will be back. And if you need to hatch another baby Metroid, you can play Metroid 2 again, or its variations. Oh, Ridley's going to Swamp Palace, and, just seeing a lot of, people covering, the racers covering each other's tracks here at the moment. Being a Shack Tool from earlier, we're getting our Shack Tool check. See, I heard you can use Hyper to do the Wave Gate skip and Brinstar instead of Super Missile. I bet there are a few other weird things. Yeah. Did really check Sprint? I don't think really check Spring Ball. I don't know if they had a way to get up there, to be honest. So they didn't have Grapple, and they didn't have Spring Ball, so I'm not sure if they actually had a way to get up through that through the blocks and stuff. And it's just a heart container. So Shack Tool, not helpful today. Incidentally, as a reminder that when you do Shack Tool, make sure to actually destroy the wall before getting up to grab your coffee or water, because heroes keep looping around that square. I can tell you that from experience. Got some water walking going on here. Okay, we got some swimming now from Ridley. Would that be diver down? That's the wrong spot for it. So we know that we're not going to find Kane in Swamp unless someone missed something. So we're really looking at Meyer now, to be honest, or maybe something on Land Molest if there's still items there. Perhaps there's some places in no sign of Ice Beam either. Ice Beam could be in Ganon's tower, to be honest. It's probably a good spot for it, to be honest, because with the 20-some items that can be in Ganon's, yeah. We know Kane can't be there as long as either Meyer or Turok's a crystal. The Kane cannot be in Ganon's castle. So this is Key Sanity that might be possible, but it's not so. And that's if Ganon's castle's tower was open from the beginning and wasn't crystal locked. Yeah, but no sign of Ice Beam, which would be nice to have. Yep, diver down. Gotta copy that album pretty close to me here. Yeah, Ice Beam is not logically required, but it does make killing it makes killing the Metroids a lot easier. And it gives you some platforms too if you don't have space jump. Yeah, I don't see it being required this seed, but it would probably be good to have. Yeah, unless Samaria's behind it, perhaps, but I'm not sure what it would be locking, to be honest, that Samaria could be behind it. And Argus's puffs quickly go down to that butter sword. Now, as a reminder, as we go through Argus going down here, and we consider where this Kane might be, if you're not getting enough SMZ3 action, there is a co-op tournament that's going on. I haven't checked the schedule over the last couple hours. I believe the next game in that tournament that's been scheduled that I know of is on Saturday. So if you want some more SMZ3, tune into that. It's very interesting to watch. Pretty cool. Ice can be progression normal too, but they have space jump, so they don't care. Yeah, that's the thing. Once you get space jump, it overwrites the it takes away a lot of Ice's function in terms of movement. And it becomes more of a just, hey, this stops Metroids. So Iker and really have switched games again. Ike is back in Link to the Past, and Ridley's in Super Metroid. Ridley still doesn't have that Various suit. They haven't finished up Palace of Darkness either. So I'm not sure what they're planning on doing here in Super Metroid. Unless they're thinking about a Hell Run, but they would have gone through Link to the Past. No, maybe not. They might probably do the warps to get there, so yeah, never mind. Yep, it's probably what they're doing. So the flute down over to 6. Yep. Might be time to dip Ice Palace. Either that or Mire. Or finish Desert for if there's something on Landmalus. Well, Ike's going to Mire. I don't know if Ridley has seen the Turtle Rock medallion, to be honest. But can you actually check anything in Turtle Rock without the cane? I mean, you'd have to hover across that gap, I believe, because I think as soon as you walk in, like, the first room is like, bang, you need, yeah. Thank you, Square, yeah. As soon as you walk in, bang, you need the cane, so... Yep, Ridley's doing the Hell Run. At least a form of it. And I believe that's what's called the worst room in the game. I just have to hover all TR. Including that room in the lower area, you know, where you have to ride the platform and hit the switch and go to the other side of the room, and yeah, definitely. Just a couple of small key here so far. Small keys, I believe. Ridley using the reserve tank to fill their health. I don't... Oh, no, never mind. I was saying, I don't know if I'd actually save if I was Ridley, but never mind, that's not the save room. Compass, okay, so we're still looking for some items here in Mire. So we know the Cane of Samaria will not be on Vitreous, but it could be pretty much almost anywhere else here in yeah, it's a heck run. There's Spazer, which isn't really useful now since we have Plasma. Farming Beam. Unfortunately, you can't take that lamp from Link to the Past and use it here in a Super Metroid to find your way through these rooms that you incidentally made dark. Now we're in for the cutscene chest here for Ike here. And it's the map. Gosh. Crystal Flash from Ridley. There's a big key, and I guess that's it for Misery Mire right now. Are we checking desert landmass? Yes, it looks like that's what we're doing. He found both items. Okay, I didn't catch him. No, find both items. So I just was seeing the keys. Oh, silvers are in there? Gosh, I didn't even know silvers. Wow. Too busy watching Ridley. So we'll see if Lamulus has anything. We know the pendant can't lead to anything here, and we know that Ped is dead because Ped's dead unless you want more missiles. So it's good to know that we have silvers, though. That means a lot less spinning on Ganon. It's a very fast landmass kill. And our prizes... something red, but not what we wanted. Might be Ice Palace, then, or Thieves Town. I don't think we saw everything in Thieves Town yet. I don't think we've seen the Thieves Town past the lobby, come to think about it, the first 4 checks. We are back in Green Pendant Thieves Town. Could also be GP. Okay, yeah. They got Morph decently early into the seed. Both have been to Blue Brinstar, though, I believe. If that's a if Blue Brinstar is Retro Brin, they've both been there. So what we're really looking for, so Ike here is essentially just looking for the Cane of Samari at this point. As you can see, Ridley does not have the Various suit. Ridley's been essentially spending a lot of time Super Metroid and just doing little, doing spurts of Link to the Past that are increasingly getting longer and catching up in items, but not being as thorough, I don't think. Again, though, these are all choices and possibilities. Up there's Ice Beam. Okay. Morph must have been Sanctuary Link's house. If it wasn't there, it might have been Bonk Rocks, because we had the boots. Yeah, the boots were in Retro Brin, so we had the boots like first thing essentially.
So let's hear a bad pun of the day. I hate insect puns, they repel me. They really bug me, sorry. I was just inferring what it read. I'm a good reader, I just don't read fast skip text very well. And it's a map. But it's also a green pendant, so maybe it's a hospitalist using that cane, as I said before. You know, where we have a battle of attrition between Ridley and Ridley. Ridley just defeated Ridley. Yeah, let's not have any race spoilers here yet or anything, since we haven't finished on the stream yet. I know you know, but other people might not, so just being safe here. Okay, so Ice Palace. I cannot think of anything else either where the Cane of Samari might be. I don't think we've seen Hammer Pegs yet. Because when both runners were around there, I don't think either of them had Hammer. No, because Ikir used the mirror to get to the bat. Yeah, Ridley is run out of Lower Norfair here as kind of dicey. There's another death for Ridley. Yeah, guess he could have. So here in Pendant Ice, our third pendant dungeon we've been in today. I take it, does Ridley have to refight Ridley? Because he's heading back down, so I assume he does. So I don't see any other reason to go back down here. Yeah, again, a good summing up of the seed here again for Ridley is just not being as thorough in Link to the Past, and again, it's understandable. It's possible for any of us to do that. And for a while there, Ikir was just missing a lot of Super Metroid stuff that was in Super Metroid, but it hasn't affected him as much as things have here for Ridley. I mean, the way the seed started out, it's like, here's a bunch of stuff, and we're like, this is gonna be a jet, and now we're on a cane hunt and stuff, and it's... the seed started out pretty nice, but it's, It's getting a bit obtuse now, and a lot of the logic wants you to do a lot of back and forth. We thought we might have like Agnem within 10 minutes of the run too, but that didn't happen, thankfully. It's more missiles. There's only so many checks in Ice Palace. Yeah, this this hell run is something else. More missiles. Ike's checking his keys and items here for Ice, seeing what he's missing. It might be. Okay. So if Ice is a dead end, we miscounted, where else haven't we been yet? What haven't we done? Hammer pegs. We haven't done hammer pegs. You did the old man, so that's not gonna do anything. I'm pretty sure we've seen pretty much everything on Death Mountain. Mushroom didn't lead to anything. Nor did Powder. Or Shovel didn't give us the cane either. Okay, well, Ike here, think this through. Just think this through. I think we've seen both items in Mire, though. There's only 2 items there. You want number 3. You've cleared that out. You got what was an ice rod, which was actually a pretty important item. I don't remember what it was, but there was something good at ice rod. Hobo didn't give us anything. We're taking out a hammer. Ice Rock Speed Booster, yeah. Purple chest wasn't anything necessary either. Okay, and looks like we're doing hammer pegs. I'm getting one of the chicken skeletons involved too, and it's Kane. At 7'1", 328 pounds, from parts unknown, it is Kane. And I believe that is go mode for Ike here. Yeah, he does. He definitely looks a lot better than he did before in there, and I hope he saved. So if I'm looking at this right, Ikir just needs to finish up Meyer, do Turtle Rock, then that's Crystals 6 and 7, and yeah, my guess had been the big key chest here in Meyer, so I was wrong. Meanwhile, Ridley's on a frantic search for very Fire Rod, Cane, Red Cane, and perhaps Ice. They probably don't really care about Varia too much since they've been doing this Hell Run, but these reserve tanks have come in handy for both runners today, especially Ridley. Yeah, it really comes across very on I believe it was Helmsar King. Yeah, it's follow your logic. Even if it's slower, you follow the logic, and yeah. But good job with the Hell Run. It's impressive. It's always impressive to see these. So we're gonna see Vitreous with silver arrows. And Vitreous is down for Ikir. That should be on to Turtle Rock, and then just a nice short run across the bridge on Death Mountain and Ganon's Castle, unless Ikir for some reason decides to finish Super Metroid first. You know, our runners have the option of which game they finish first out of the two, so... Oh. Can we get through here? No, now we can. Okay. I always like being able to get Turtle Rock done last. Maybe it's just yeah, heading directly, yeah, finish Lord North heading directly for you. I like being able to do Turtle Rock right for Ganon, because it's just a quick Ganon's Castle, because it's just a Ganon's Tower, just such a quick run over there and such, and maybe just because of the way the sequence generally goes in vanilla. But Rando does what Rando does, so... So the question is, where are our big key and small keys? Because that's really all we need here out of Turtle Rock. I mean, you know what?
I just realized I don't think we've found a single shield yet this race, unless I can't see them on the character sprites. We did find a shield. Okay. I'm just not seeing it too well in the characters then. They didn't pick it up. Okay. Well, that explains it. I mean, I know the shields aren't, necessary or required. I just... surprised we haven't seen more than one yet, I guess. Which they could all be hiding it. The rest of them could be hiding in Gan's place, so... during the Link to the Past daily seed yesterday afternoon, 2 of the 3 shields were right next to each other in 2 chests. It was it was a full shield thing essentially. Okay, so there's the various suit and the and another crystal for Ridley. So I guess we're now for Ridley. So Ridley needs the fire rod for Skull Woods, and the cane for Miner and Turtle Rock. The cane is at Hammer Pegs, and the fire rod. Oh, also needs the hook shot too for no, they have the hook shot. Never mind, I misread the tracker. They have a hook shot. Gravity was at Bumper Cave, on the Bumper Cave ledge. There's the fire rod. Thieves Town. Green Pendant Thieves Town has the fire rod. So in order to get the gravity suit, you needed the cape. I know shields are very frowned upon. I just I'm a completionist. I do a rando seed. I try to get 100% items, so I know shields are frowned upon. Just like I know, like in certain Zooter circles, buying a shield's frowned upon. Though in Zooter you need the mirror shield on occasion, so and the Daker shield. Well, yeah, well. Never buy a shield is a is a meme until you actually need to buy one. Okay, so what do we have on Laser Bridge? We got there's a small key we were looking for. Meanwhile, Ridley is continuing on through a Thieves Town, and I don't think they're gonna find anything they need there. Oh, ice beams there, I think, actually. Maybe. I think it might have been the big key chest, but... yeah. Yeah, it's a Zooter meme. You can't buy shields in Link to the Past. Every community and stuff has its own ideas and stuff, and it is what it is.
Oh, you can? Oh, okay. I forgot if you could or not. Yeah. Okay, so there's the first two next to try next down, so now it's time for the third. That's it for Trinex. So... And that's crystal number 7, I believe. So you know what that means. We're going to Ganon's castle. Probably. Unless they're doing Super Metroid first. So, there are how many checks in Ganon's castle? 21, 22, 23? Get your numbers in and get them fast because we're on the shortcut path here. You see a 5, a 21, only 11, 22, 17, 14. Smiley face. 1. 12. 3. We have entered, so please no more numbers. Okay. Let's do some counting. We're going right side first. Also, blind is down on Ridley's side, so that's 1, 2. Not doing tile room yet, if at all. Sorry. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, I forgot. Skullwoods is where Ridley's at now. Probably going to finish it since it's 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like I missed one somewhere. I think we're going left side now. Yep. Oh no, you're right. You're right. That's 6. That's 6. I counted tile room for some reason though. Ike here didn't do it. Now it's 7, yeah. That's 11.
So we should be at 12 now. Meanwhile, in Skull Woods, Ridley is fighting Mothula. Mothula down. Get another burrito and a crystal. That should be 13, I want to say. I'll probably into the rando room next. Why it's called the rando room, I'm not sure, but I mean the room's there in vanilla. Okay, that makes sense. We got a shield, we got bombs, we got a big 20 and another big 20. And there's a good chance too of running into the fire shield too also. since the third one's a Super Metroid. And we haven't seen, I believe we've only seen one, but Shields or Shields, we've had this discussion. We're at what now? That was what, 17, I want to say? Kind of lost count. This is bad on my part. Maybe on 18? Compass in Bob's chest. Here's some advice. Do not go into the left without going into this room first. Unless you've already cleared it. There's our big key. So our winning number today is 21. Congratulations, you won, being noticed. Good job, congratulations to our tracker. Congratulations, Made Walker, for picking 21. And thank you for tracking too, especially at the close to a last minute too, per se. I would have guessed number 6. I would have been wrong. So Ikir's in the gauntlet now. There's several rooms of increasing difficulty with enemies and conveyor belts and eventually ice. Meanwhile, Ridley is checking that green pendant probably at Sahasrara. That's the only reason I could think of to go back to this area. Yep. Hanging in the bad news, that is just a heart piece. Okay, land mode 2 for Ike here. And he just burns the worms. Yeah, it did. Because, so Smith Chain has already been done. Lunchbox has already been done. But Hammer Pigs was isolated by both runners because they didn't have Hammer at the time when they went there. So this, looking at the tracker here, this should be the go mode also for, Ridley. Guess he's missing something else. I don't think he is anymore. Yep, go mode. Just clear out, finish up Dumire and Turtle Rock and get on to Ganon. A Moldorm 2, a couple swipes of the Butter Sword, and that's it. And what is Moldorm hiding today? What is his prized possession? Super missiles. Samus will be happy. More things to shoot into Mother Brain. So with the Cane of Samaria in hand, Ridley can go mode his Remire. Just need to find that big key and get up there. Samus is crispy, she don't care. Some nice reflecting here on Ikir's side with Aghanim 2. That's it for the evil wizard. Oh no, he was possessed by the big demon pig demon. Who would have known there was something controlling Aghanim? So what's our words of wisdom from Ganon tonight? Impa somehow found her way into this version of Hyrule. Fun fact, Wave was logically required because of Bombos at Wave Gate. I can see that. So we're on phase 2, phase 2-ish here. Phase 3. We're on phase 3 actually for Ganon. Yeah. He's just teleporting his way around. There's Phaser for Ridley. Did you find the arrows in Mire? I hope you did. Well, we know Ikir did, for sure. No torch glitch, but that's okay. Nice double. Now we gotta do the hard thing. We gotta make the walk, don't we? Yeah, get your single G's in for Ikir for finishing Link to the Past. And now it's back to Super Metroid, and we're going to destroy Zebus. Because that planet had frustrated us so much already. And quite frankly, well, I don't know how the Space Pirates built the planet's, health into, the mother brain. Well, I guess you set your own time bomb, don't you? Who knows? This is this thing where, unless it's SR388 while Samus is there, she has to destroy where she's at, apparently, so... Okay, so we're in the back part of Mire here for, Ridley, and, getting the cane, it's, virtually, it's pretty much almost its only use here. Yeah, maybe the time bomb set itself. Yeah, but was the time bomb Samus's or the time bomb Mother Brain's? There is a failsafe in case she dies, Save Zebus, do Zebus first. But it just doesn't seem right to have to go through Metroid and not have to do an escape. And I know that there's quasi escapes in say Metroid 2 and stuff. But yeah, I've never actually considered if it was Mother Brain's failsafe or just something. I always thought it was something Samus did, to be honest. But now that I'm thinking about it, try doesn't matter in the long run. But I mean, we know from Fusion that Samus, knows how to set a computer to, crash a space lab into a planet. But and we know that the Chozo had the crater rig to blow essentially in a Prime if the giant Metroid Prime was was destroyed. So yeah. This destruction seems to follow Samus wherever she goes. But Vitreous has been down for a bit now for Ridley, so Ridley's going on to Turtle Rock and go mode that. Let's find the small keys and the big key and okay, are we going to have a baby Metroid skip? We're running, we've been caught. Doing jump loops around that Metroid is not easy. Especially because I think this area kind of lags a bit. So I have to say, considering how far back Ridley was earlier on in this race, he's definitely made a lot of good progress here. Definitely could still been wandering around trying to find some things probably, but when the logic chain comes together, it comes together. And I know, you know, there's like 2 dungeons still for him to do, but considering where he was. Trying to skip the Zebatites. And looks like Ikir's just decided to destroy them. He's got plenty of missiles, plenty of health. It's not a big of a deal. He's gonna lose them all anyways to the murder beam, so not murder beam, whatever it is we call the Mother Brains Ray. Rainbow beam, okay. Say Murder Beam is something that really is good for in-game time and not so good for real time, so I remember correctly. So Ikir taking intentional damage here to shorten the fight. Are we gonna try for stand-up? Not sure. No. Yes. Or maybe that just wasn't enough to knock him out. That does not look like stand-up. So now Mother Brain's doing some math, figuring out how much health you have, so the game's doing math, figuring out how much health you have, so it can know when to send the baby Metroid in, though that was actually about 30 seconds ago. Vanilla, Big Key, I believe they're in Turtle Rock. Ridley can probably, well, has to get that key off a laser bridge. Alright, it's time to do some escaping. Now Ridley's on the lower part of Turtle Rock, and toward the laser bridge. So he should be finishing up that dungeon pretty soon and heading over to Ganon. Alright, what shine spark up the shaft are we getting? Okay, the traditional straight up. Oh, it looks like we're going to save the animals and ensure that Samus survives Metroid Fusion, so she can get on to Metroid Dread. Yeah, say, kind of missed there for a moment. Yeah, thank you. So now, Adam, the computer will. The computer and the BSL will be very confused about why there are things running around the habitat. And get your GGs in for Ike here, who has finished first place on the stream with a time of the race.gg time of 3 hours 27 minutes and 51 seconds. That is 7th place overall. First place is Hataka at 2:34:39, PP Chan at 2nd place at 2:53:20, Freddy N3K 3 hours 50 minutes, Scupula 3 hours 14:46, Blandation 3:17:23, and Tony T Young 3:18:40. All right, let's see if we can, Iker wants to talk with us or not. Ridley's heading into Ganon. Ganon's tower, I should say. Or castle. So we know we know the keys past the ice, big keys past the ice armors, and it's almost in its a vanilla chest. Okay, it looks like Ike here will eventually be joining us, maybe. GG's Ike here.
Traveler. We made it entertaining.
Yes. So, what are some of your thoughts on this seed?
It actually paid off going to Super Metroid first, going down to the lower part. 5-minute morph ball. I'm sure a lot of people didn't find that till late, because you could do almost all of Light World and a lot of Dark World before you even needing to go down there.
Yeah, you got your boots and went into Link to the Past and did a lot of stuff there. Kakariko and a lot of the other, pretty dense areas that you had access to, and that definitely paid off for you there before you went back into Super Metroid.
I just fact that the morph ball was at Bonk Rocks locked behind those boots. It's the only way to get it.
Yeah.
But I totally blew the end game. I marked off hammer pegs on my tracker as having been done already. I got to the end. You can see me pausing. I'm like, what do I have left? I did everything.
Yeah, we saw the pause there, and we're like, we didn't think we'd seen hammer pegs. I don't think you had hammer when you got there, though I could be wrong.
No, I didn't, because the hook shot was in Skull. What does I want to say? Player rod in the front of Thieves Town. Did Skull Woods. Found the hook shot. I think that's where it was. I could be completely mistaken on that. But then I went to the mountain, and you found hammer behind the hook shot.
Yeah.
On the right side, and I just never went back to hammer pegs. If I had it marked as not being done, I would have done it at the same time I got my gravity suit, and then I'd be, okay, go mode. Let's go. Would be able to skip 3 pendant dungeons.
Yeah, because after you got all the items out of ice, we're like, the only thing we could think of left was hammer rocks and or hammer pegs. I mean.
Yep, that's where.
So it's a good thing you remembered eventually.
Yeah, I do something. I've been trying to think that I do everything. I think I did full clear Super Metroid at the time. My last check was the X-ray, so it's like it had to be somewhere in Zelda that I not checked.
Yeah,
but it worked out at the end.
It did, and I mean, the seed at first is just like throwing stuff at you, and then it just becomes this like hunt at the end for that cane. And
I'm not sure if my green Brinstar skip worked out for me at the end. I mean, I had the 2 medallions. I think it had the cape, which got you gravity, which that could have been gotten a lot earlier. I had space jump, which made Ridley a bit easier, so I had trouble in the getting knocked back in the one big lava room. I think it was still the right call, because that way I didn't have to try dipping either of those 2 dungeons until late.
Yeah, not having space jump in Lower Norfair, I think, cost you a tiny bit, but probably not too much. You worked your way through it, so.
Yep, did have to Crystal Flash in order to get my health back. But
yeah,
it's not too bad. Never found Screw Attack though. Wish I'd had that. That would have been.
Yeah, we haven't seen Screw Attack at all here.
Probably either on the Ascent, which I never checked, or it's on Tile Room.
Yeah, perhaps. This seed, it's interesting because it's like there's a lot of times where it's like here's a lot of ammo, but then like all of a sudden the ammo's just gone and the health and stuff, and it's it's kind of been very kind of back and forth on for both you and Ridley, where sometimes you just have to stop and farm for various reasons, or Crystal Flash and things. I mean, well, Ridley hell ran Lower Norfair.
Oh, he did. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't remember where I found that area. I blank on most of the sea. Thanks for talking for a minute. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. It was on Helmasaur, I believe.
It was on. Yes, you're right. It was. Yep. Because I was happy having like 3 crystals and 2 bosses done at the hour mark, and then finding the hammer. It's like, okay, let's go do pod and see what's there. Okay, the area then. So, okay, let's do.
Yeah.
Completely do Ridley.
Yeah, a lot of the nuisance items were out of the way pretty early, especially that bow and, the morph ball and moon pearl and, a lot of those nuisance things, but all of a sudden, and the hammer decently early, but it's just that cane at, there. Because,
I had to mark a bunch of things on my tracker because, like, okay, I saw the book. I have to go back to Croc Escape and get the book. I saw the gravity suit. Okay, I need cape to get that. I saw the flippers. I need space jump to get that. So that part hurt not going through Green Brinstar because then I had to go back for both of those items. Which they're not too bad to get back to, just a pain.
The Seed, I think, really wanted a lot of backtracking back and forth between the two games, and it's the way it is sometimes, but, hey, you got through it.
Yep, it was a fun Seed. Thinking about Hammer Pigs on earlier, I could have done this probably in half an hour, 40 minutes, or sooner. But, live and learn.
Yeah.
Don't mark it off. Well, thank you for commenting. Thank you for tracking. Appreciate that.
Yeah, Mad Ewok heard, Made Rock heard the tracking. I just a commentary here.
Oh, okay.
So,
Mad Ewok.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, and we enjoyed watching your part of the race.
So, it can be entertaining. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
Again, and we can watch Ridley finish.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna head out. So, thanks again. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for restreaming.
Yep. Have a good one.
Have a good night.
So Ridley's approaching the end of Ganon's castle. Is it Ganon's castle or Ganon's tower? I honestly don't remember. I want to say it's tower, but tower. Okay, yeah. Too much Zooter, which has like both. So. Did anyone by chance check in the find out where a screw attack is, just out of curiosity? Okay, Hitaka didn't find it. Well, perhaps it's just lasts for all eternity then, until the next seed. We don't need it. But it would have fully cleared the items on the tracker, so... Okay, Tony did not do Ice Palace, most of Swamp Blast, 2 chests, and Laser Bridge Shack Tool, Tower Room. So, yeah, one of those, most likely. Probably the Tower Room. We know it's not Shack Tool. Yeah, Swamp. It wasn't in Swamp. We did not see the last 2 chests of Laser Bridge, as far as I know. And we saw everything in Ice Palace. Ooh. Really getting taken out by Ganon. Oh, but thankfully there's a fairy. I mean, geographically, it doesn't put you too far, but unfortunately, those fairies don't heal all your health when, so... You're right, we did not see Mimic Cave either, because both our runners go-moded Turtle Rock. Okay, that's it for the pig on Ridley's side. Now just to make the walk and get your single G's ready. Get your single G's for Ridley, just to finish Super Metroid. I think we saw everything in Meridia. I want to say we did. I could be wrong, though. Like, Meridia's kind of weird, because, like, I think it has more items in it than it does, but they're spaced out kind of weird. I don't know. As I said, in the long run, we didn't need it. Okay. Ridley's refilling his ammo and health. Yeah, we definitely, Ridley's definitely found a lot of supers. Mother Brain should be scared, as should the Metroids and pretty much anything else living on this planet at this point. I want to say we found all the beams, too, at one point or another. Thought we had. And we are running, and we've been caught. It appears that these appetites do not want to be skipped through today. Ikira had some trouble with it, and it looks like Ridley's having some trouble too. Okay, I didn't know that. I don't know how to turn off the spur attack, but since we didn't have it, I even had to turn it off. Yeah, that energy got pretty low there. I mean, there's the reserve tanks, but it's... I've always decided, yeah. I've always found it really cool how this game's like, okay, so you have this much health now, so these are the attacks we need to do to bring you down to the point to trigger the baby Metroid. It's like... I just thought it's really cool how the game, like, I don't know how the game figures it out and stuff, but... I just think it's pretty neat. Okay, so the giant potato with a head has gone down, and it's just time for Ridley to make his escape. Yeah. It screams the mother brain. Ooh, we get to do this the slow way, which I have experience doing. Well, it's almost over, so I think we can survive a couple more seconds of clipping. But yeah, sometimes you just don't get that speed boost you want for the shaft, and you gotta do it the slow way. And GG's for Ridley, who has finished. Speed Gaming, thank you for the raid with a party of 51. You have just caught the end of this week's Monday SMZ3 combo randomizer race. So Ridley has finished in 10th place with a time of a racetime.gg time of 3 hours, 51 minutes, and 16 seconds. Between Ikir and SP Ridley, there was Karakarn at 8th place with 3:35.01 and Heidi Riccara with 3:50.33. So let's see if really wants to join us or not for a chat. Meanwhile, we're potentially waiting on. This is a fun race to watch and commentate, and hope you all enjoyed it. I definitely did. Yeah, I've never actually done a SMZ3 run, or I've done some LTTP randos, but I've never actually done Super Metroid Random. I'm just very familiar with both games. Yeah. Still waiting on whether or not we're going to get Ridley in here. Haven't seen or heard anything yet. Man, a terrible at that seed. I think my favorite part of the seed was full clearing Lower Norfair without very then buying an Helmasaur. Thank you, Kaide, for the raid of Party 1. I've totally done those before myself.
Ooh, sorry to hear that, Linux. Excuse me, Linux. Samaria was at Hammer Pegs. So you would not have found it in Meridia. Yeah, those early Pegasus boots. I mean, you get those and great. You don't, and probably a bit more difficult. I gotta pass on the interview, Ridley. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for doing the run there and stuff and the racing. We enjoyed watching it. Had some interesting. I don't think there's any right or wrong decisions to make generally when it comes to randomizers. You really liked Super Metroid though today. I don't know if you just thought all your progression was there, but you know what? All of us could have done that too. So yeah, you caught up pretty well there near the end, and so yeah, so good job, man. Yeah, enjoyed that. All right then. Well, it's late where I am. Just no shape and morph ball. That's all. All right then. Ridley's not gonna do the interview, which is fine. It's 1:05 in the morning where I'm at, and I'm a morning person. I should have been in bed 2.5 hours ago. So thank you, Madewalk Herd, for the tracking today and for keeping us on it, keeping me honest. Thank you to Ikir and Ridley for the great race and everything. Thank you for the chat and everything, for keeping me honest and paying attention and stuff too. So yeah, have a good night, good day, everyone, whatever it is. More Travelers for Speed Gaming, signing out. See you all next mission. Goodbye.